Are you undercharging in your pet business? I know something you don't know. You, my friend, are undercharging for your pet services. How do I know that? Well, over the last 10 years, I've coached over 3,000 pet business owners. I've written books about this topic and I've recorded over 600 episodes of my podcast. I've interviewed hundreds of super successful business owners who pretty much all admitted one thing. When we started out, we were undercharging and it cost us big style. So it's my job to share the rather uncomfortable news that guess what? You are undercharging now too. More to the point, I know why you're undercharging. You are letting fear dictate the maths. You are listening to the complaints of one or two vocal penny pinching clients. You look at what people are saying in Facebook groups, or maybe you've plugged into a guru who was only ever charged low prices, therefore is unqualified to give you advice about pricing. And you've convinced yourself you've hit your pricing ceiling. But the reality is that you are nowhere near that ceiling. In fact, that ceiling is way higher than you think it is, and you could probably double your prices without much kickback at all from your clients. I know because I have many clients who, at my recommendation, have done this very successfully. Time for a stiff drink while I tell you about a psychological phenomenon where raising the price of a product actually increased its perceived quality and desirability even when the product itself remains the same. It's known as the Chivas Regal effect. Now, in the mid-20th century, a Scottish whisky brand called Chivas Regal was struggling. Their sales were pretty flat. They were pricing themselves based on what their competitors were charging, assuming that staying affordable was the safe bet. Then they made a rather radical move. With absolutely zero changes to the liquid inside the bottle or the recipe or the manufacturing, Chivas Regal doubled its prices. And do you know what happened? Sales exploded. By radically increasing the price, they instantly changed who bought the product. And it became a luxury status symbol. Wealthy customers who used to look past it on the shelf suddenly started buying it. Why? Because us humans are hardwired with a psychological quirk. When we cannot easily measure the objective quality of something, we use the price as a proxy for how good it is. And this is exactly what is happening in your pet business right now. Why cheap prices scare the best clients away. Think about it from the perspective of a premium client. You know, the kind of dog owner who treats their dog like their firstborn child. Their dog is their life, and they are actively looking to spend their money on the absolute best care possible. And when that client looks for a dog walker, a trainer, or a boarding facility, they kind of physically watch you for every second of the day. They can't easily see your levels of safety, your expertise, or your dedication. So what do they use to judge your quality? They use your price. And if you are charging bottom dollar, race to the bottom, Facebook group rates, that premium client doesn't look at your business and think, oh, wow, what an amazing deal. Instead, their brain registers a red flag. They think, why are they so cheap? Are they cutting corners? Are they packing 125 dogs into a van? Are they uninsured? Your low prices aren't attracting them. Your low prices are actively scaring them away. And there's a massive, highly profitable subsection of the market out there who are waiting, and they are willing to pay premium prices, but you will never find them by simply offering a great service and hoping that they notice you. Your prices have to explicitly reflect the type of client you want to attract into the business. Now, if you just listen to generic business coaches online, they'll all scream something like, know your worth, charge more, price to reflect your passion, which is all well and good, but it's very surface level. They tell you the what, but they have no idea about the how. They don't understand the actual mechanics of pricing, which is something that I've studied, practiced, taught for years in the last 10 years of my coaching business. How do you become desirable? That's the question. Well, you build assets that demonstrate your premium expert status. Authority assets like a book that positions you as the expert before they've even met you. Educational lead magnets that prove you know your stuff. Podcasts, videos, and articles that build trust. Proprietary signature systems that make your services impossible to compare to anyone else. What about a world-class onboarding experience that makes clients feel like they've just checked into the furry Four Seasons? What about a library of 5-star reviews and video testimonials? What about having your own distinctive brand with its own language, its own personality and philosophy? client events and VIP experiences that create raving fans, membership programs that reinforce exclusivity and that feeling of belonging, and anything else that elevates you above the crowd. So, how many of those things do you have? None? Well, that might explain why you're struggling to attract clients who are happy to pay top dollar for their dog's care. So let's recap. Are you undercharging? Almost certainly. Can you increase your prices? Almost certainly. The Chivas Regal effect proves it. Hundreds of my clients who've successfully put up their prices have proved it. And here's the bit that people miss the most. Putting your prices up is easy. Becoming the kind of business that can keep putting them up year after year without the market batting an eyelid, that is the real game. So remember, every day you stay underpriced, you're attracting more of the clients you don't want and you're repelling more of the clients that you do want. And that is the hidden cost of cheap prices. It's not the money that you're losing today, although that's bad enough. It's the bad business that you're accidentally building for tomorrow. Now, one of the first things I do with my Dog Daycare Success Academy members is fix their pricing. We increase prices, we reposition unprofitable services, we introduce profitable upsells and continuity, and we add higher, new, premium-priced services to stretch the top of the pricing pyramid. If you need help with pricing to save your shrinking pet care margins, then you need the Dog Daycare Success Academy. Click in the link below to find out more about how I can help you become the premium priced, top dollar, top dog daycare in your location. Thanks for watching.